Hello, this is Billy Core from the Carolina Circle Mall Wiki. It's Monday, July the 8th of 2013, and this is the laptop you saw last Friday. This is the Dell Latitude D630. A very awesome laptop, hopefully. But today, I received all the parts for it. I got all at once, actually, thank goodness. I got the battery, the cord, and a hard drive for it today. So we're going to stand by for a moment and we're going to assemble this laptop. Okay, what we have here is a replacement power cord. It's not an authentic Dell one, and I know you guys are going to holler at me for this, but it'll work for now. I'll eventually get real parts. I was just kind of in a hurry when I ordered this stuff, so I needed something immediately. I got a Western Digital black hard drive, a 500 gigabyte. Most space I'll ever have in a laptop. And the battery, which again is not genuine, so please keep your mouth shut. So, we're going to get my tripod and we're going to put this thing together. Okay, folks, we're going to put this bad boy together. I hope I got this camera set right. I guess the first thing I will do is put the hard drive in, and I put my caddy. Oh, here it is. I like the way they designed the caddy for this laptop, as you'll see momentarily. Let's see it. The hard drive simply slides in here, and you attach this little end to the hard drive itself, and you screw the hard drive in right in here. I don't know if I have any screws that'll fit it. I hope so, but I might be able to rig something. So we'll go ahead and stick this on the hard drive. First, okay, it goes like this. And by the way, this is SATA. Okay, okay. There we go. And it is in there, and I just now realized y'all probably didn't see that. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm going to see if I can find some screws for this. Okay, it appears I do not have any screws that will fit this, but oh well, it's in there good enough, and I can always stick a piece of tape on it until I find some compatible screws. Alright, next thing, the battery. Okay, let's see how this goes. This is a 9-cell battery, by the way, so hopefully it'll give me a good charge, and it went in there. I guess that all there is to do is, well, the laptop itself is now together, and battery sticks out a little bit, which I guess is kind of good in a way. It can work as a makeshift wrist, whatchamacallit, for when you're typing. Okay, now the power cord, will just untie this. Let's see. Alright, that's done. Just okay. I'll plug it into my power strip right in here. Alright, green lights on the thingamabobber. And we'll just keep it velcroed for now because I'm a little anxious. And it's plugged into the laptop. And the battery light just lit up, so that's definitely a good sign. I'm going to adjust the tripod there. And I think we're ready to go now. So, in the immortal words of the great UXW Bill, Smoke test! And here we go, it works! I guess the smart thing to do is to first go into the BIOS. I don't know why this looks crooked. The camera. Okay, give it a second. Dells of this era are notorious for taking a while in the power on self-test. Alright. There's the service tag. Looks like it's probably roughly the same age as my old Vostro 1500. The BIOS date is January 30th, 2008. It's got the service tag, which I'll probably look up after a while to see how this computer originally shipped. Processor info, we've got a 2 gigahertz Intel Core 2 Duo processor. And we currently have 2 gigs of RAM. I'm eventually going to upgrade this to 4 gigs, probably this week, because 2 gigs really doesn't cut it. Alright, it sees the 500 gigabyte hard drive. It has the CDRW DVD combo, which was in the box the whole time. And it sees the power cord. So far so good. Okay, the battery is charging. Battery is performing normally at Alt 2. It's brand new. Date and time, well, it's almost there. It's actually 1:09 p.m. Boot sequence, let's see, I sort of want the optical drive to boot first. Let's see, how do I change this? Here we go, I think. Alright, that's good. Onboard devices. Video. Security performance. Let me just check here. Okay. Alright, I think we're good to go. Let me put my Windows 7 DVD in here. And I think all I changed was the date. I guess you can't have hardware virtualization. I was hoping it would. Save. And it should boot from the DVD automatically since there's nothing on the hard drive, I don't think. Here we go. Wow, I can't believe nothing's gone wrong yet. And I'll probably regret saying that. Let's see, I'll just sit down here at my main computer while its Windows is loading its files. So, what's new to talk about? Nothing too exciting. I'm still doing video trades if anyone's interested. Cheese is nice. I'm thinking about trying some new different types of cheeses like Gouda. and a few other types. Don't care much for pepper jack. It has a strange taste to it. And it looks like we're about ready to go here. Alright. You know, the only thing I wish this laptop had was a webcam, but can't have it all. Alright, I think I'll stop the video here and we will check back after a while once Windows is installing. Okay, it is now booting into Windows 7 for the first time. I can tell it's so far it's already automatically detected the video card and the wireless card. It's already connected to my wireless network. And in case you're wondering, this D630 uses Intel graphics. Now normally that would be a bad thing, but with this series of laptops, from what I've heard, the NVIDIA Quadro graphics that came with these die very easily, so you don't want to get one of those, so you have to get an Intel version. And here we are. Pretty, ain't it? And apparently we have sound as well, but it's probably just standard high definition, whatchamacallit. Yeah, I'll have to install a driver for that. Let's see, let's go here. I'll have to install the touchpad stuff as well. Go to Device Manager. Alright, sees the hard drive, obviously. Yep, Intel 965 chipset graphics. Alright, it seems like, looks like it sees the chipset as well. That's very good. Alright, it has a dial-up modem on there, which I doubt I'll ever use. Alright, picked up both the wireless and the Ethernet. That's good. PCMCIA. Let's see. High definition audio device. Okay, it looks like I'll be installing the touchpad, audio, and probably Dell Quickset, as well as activate Windows. So I will do all that and be back in a little bit. Well, it is now a little after 10 o'clock at night, same day, and just here. And I've been using this, I got everything installed on the D630 now. Got all my files, all my personal stuff on there. And I've been using it for the last, since this evening, in bed, just using it for my daily task I always do on a computer, whether it's a laptop or a desktop. And I have only one thing to say about this Latitude D630. This is the most wonderful, most powerful, and most versatile laptop I have ever used. And I can't say that about a lot of laptops. This, I'm just amazed at this. It's only got a 2 GHz Core 2 Duo and only 2 gigs of RAM. And yes, it's slowed down every now and then, but overall, I couldn't ask for a faster, or I couldn't ask for a better laptop. This is just perfect for me. I don't do a whole lot on laptops, but when I do, I want consistency, power, and performance, and reliability. And this laptop fills those needs quite a bit. And so with that said, let's take a look at what all this what all this laptop has to offer. Let's see, what all do I have installed on here? Let's see, I got the usual stuff I put on a modern computer. I got Avast free antivirus, CCleaner, CPU ID, which we'll look at in a moment, Defraggler, DOSBox, which I haven't configured yet, FileZilla, iTunes, Malwarebytes, Office 2003. Yes, I know Office 2003 is 10 years old, but it works perfectly for what I need to use it for, and it doesn't have stuff like the ribbon and these weird text formats. So Office 2003 is all I want. So, and ScumVM, of course. No matter how new a computer is, I have to have the ability to play Putt-Putt or Fatty Bear. Skype, even though it doesn't have a webcam, but it does have a built-in microphone, so at least I can use it. Specky, startup in Windows Live. Okay, I guess we'll take a look at CPU-Z first. And this is running on the battery, by the way, the laptop right now. I think it averages about 3, maybe 4 hours on a good charge. But anyway, here's the CPU information. It's an Intel Core 2 Duo T7250, socket P478. It's running at 2 gigahertz, 2 cores, 2 threads. Main board, BIOS date January 30th, 2008. It could probably be updated, but sometimes I just get nervous when I do that kind of stuff. Memory, we got 2 gigabytes of RAM, which it runs pretty well at 2 gigabytes, but I think it really needs to be upgraded to 4 gigabytes, especially since this is the 64-bit version of Windows 7. It runs fine, but it can do better. And unfortunately, instead of using one 2 gigabyte stick, it uses 2 1 gigabyte sticks, meaning I'm going to have to buy 2 2 gigabyte sticks. And unfortunately, this is DDR2, and DDR2 can be pretty expensive these days, so hopefully I'll be able to come up with something. I'll probably have to resort to eBay, cause Newegg is wanting your arms, legs, and possibly other ligaments for a piece of DDR2 RAM. Graphics, it uses an Intel 965 Express chipset. It's not NVIDIA graphics, meaning that this laptop won't burn up into a fiery fireball. And it would probably do it while it was on my lap, and we do not want that to happen. And I shouldn't have said that. This is a family show. But okay, we'll I guess open up Firefox. Sometimes it takes a little while for Firefox to come up, but it happily came up with no problem at all. Let's see, we'll just open up a web page. Let's just go to today's Garfield comic. Which, by the way, Garfield rules. And everything's perfectly okay. Let's see, there is one game I want to show on here. It's a game I haven't played in a while. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Purple Place.
Yay, Purple Place.
And if you're wondering what that was my friend Jay, and it's a long story. So, I'll just do beginner since I'm in a hurry here. This is pretty much a children's game. It first came with Windows Vista, and it came with Windows 7 as well, obviously. I don't think it's on Windows 8 though. And again, not much is on Windows 8. This kind of reminds me of the old edutainment games that I had on my Packard Bell back in the day. Let's see, we'll go with a heart. Pink. Let's see. Okay, okay, that's right. Whatever this yellow stuff is. Okay. And we'll add a few gumdrops. Yay! That's enough of this. Yes, why else would I have clicked that? But again, folks, actually, I don't care if this is a modern computer and not an old computer like a Packard Bell. We still have to do the traditional Canyon test. We're going to use the actual MIDI file. And it uses the standard Microsoft wavetable, which is what all computers have used for the past, I guess since the early 2000s, maybe even late 90s. When I love these volume controls up here, they really come in handy. So I've got Dell Quickset on here. Yeah, I miss the days of FM synthesis. I really don't think there's much more to show. This is pretty much your standard run-of-the-mill Windows 7 installation that you always see these days. But all in all, wonderful, wonderful laptop. It amazes me all the stuff I've done to it this day. On any other computer, I would have had problem after problem getting everything set up, but never had one single error message on this computer today. Not one. And everything installed perfectly. It's fast, dependable, and that's what I want in a laptop. And folks, if you're in the market for a new laptop, and you don't want anything expensive, but you still want something with a little bit of power to it, definitely get a Latitude D630. I paid about $65 for this one, but it didn't have the battery, power cord, or hard drive in it. But there are some with all of that for a little bit more, and these are rarely above $200. So if you're looking for a good laptop, look no further than the Latitude D630. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Billy Core signing off on July 8th, 2013.